Okay, so you already know, if you've been following my channel for a while, how bullish I am towards esports crypto projects. And this is another project in the esports niche that I'm going to talk to you guys about. It's called MATR1X. This is the overall project, but they have different games which are going to have different tokens, and I'm going to go and do a deep dive in a second. The one that I'm going to talk today specifically is called MATR1X Fire. The ticker is Fire. It launched around 2 months ago on CoinMarketCap. It had its initial drop off like any other crypto project after, the TG unlocks for the private sale investors. And then it just kept ranging and ranging. We're experiencing a lot of volatility and a lot of volume. 120 volume to market cap, 120% of volume to market cap ratio. You can rest assured that there's a lot of trading volume for this project. And perhaps now with the Bitcoin halving around the corner, it's happening today or tomorrow, depending on your time zone. And this could probably go towards the moon and perhaps even go towards the 50 to 100x territory. So what is MATR1X Fire? It's a global Web3 entertainment platform. This is MATR1X, esports, and a massive community behind it. MATR1X Fire is the first mobile shooting game. So I want to underline this. This is a mobile game which aims to step into the footsteps of Valorant and PUBG and other shooting games like Counter-Strike, perhaps. I can show you a bit of the gameplay actually. For a mobile game, especially in crypto, this actually looks particularly good. You can definitely see a lot of similarities with Valorant, Counter-Strike, especially for the game economy. I would clearly compare this with Valorant. It looks pretty good, and they have an esports team that have professional players that are gonna be playing this very shortly. They're already making moves. They posted various types of gameplay on YouTube that you can easily access that, and they're gonna make a living out of playing this crypto esports title. This is something that I'm particularly bullish on. As you probably guys know, another one of my top projects is Lit Up Games. And it's another gaming project that aims to focus on esports. And this, in my opinion, is an untapped niche. So many people talk about crypto gaming, not enough people talk about crypto esports gaming. And it's something that I really aim to focus myself on as one of my areas of specialty. This is the professional team. They're not messing around, bro. The investors, look at the investors of the project. Can you actually take away some of the partners? Animoca Brands, Ashki Capitals. These are big freaking investors. One of the top investors into gaming projects, one of the top investors in Asia, especially when it comes to metaverse projects, partner with a lot of exchanges already. And even with this low level of market cap, you can actually check the exchange listings. It's already on Bybit and KuCoin. It's not even on Maxi for that matter. It's only on Bybit, KuCoin, BigGet, and BingX for centralized exchanges. And just the fact that this got listed straight away to Bybit and KuCoin really makes you think what connections these developers, these team members would have, because Bybit and KuCoin are exchanges that are expensive and have a very good quality control. I would consider them tier 2 exchanges. I wouldn't consider them a tier 1 exchange like Binance or Coinbase would be, but definitely very quality exchanges. So it's definitely refreshing to see that they got listed in there straight away. By the way, this project is not all sunshine and rainbows. There's a few flags that I'm going to talk about. But before that, okay, the security supply is very tiny. It's around 9 million at the time of me shooting this video. But I checked actually this post on X. It seems like the supply is going to be extremely deflationary. It follows a game economy in which NFTs are going to be minted. They're going to be representing skins that are going to be tradable, and this also makes me very bullish because it enhances the gaming economy and actually exchanging in-game assets. This is one of my top narrative for the upcoming bull run, and the fact that they're aiming to make this supply deflationary with the burning mechanism every time that an NFT is minted is definitely something that is very refreshing to see, especially for a project that has such a small circulating supply. Really makes you think a bit how this is actually not that bad. MATR1X Fire is an FPS game on mobile, which we saw, and it's both on mobile and PC, but I find very interesting that it actually supported on mobile because, you can't really play Valorant on mobile, right? But you can play a crypto game which follows in its own footsteps, and a lot of people will call it just a knockoff of something like Valorant, but we all know that the games that actually copy the footsteps of the Web2 counterpart end up being very successful in the long term. We can see what Shrapnel is doing, what Bloodloop is doing. These are all copies of existing games as well. So definitely makes you think, and also the market cap is quite small for what it is. Matrix Battle is going to be, I think, the second game, and it's probably going to copy something like Fortnite Battle Royale style game. And then there's going to be an RPG card game in the near future, hopefully. Another thing that I'm growing very fond of, might be food for thought. A lot of people are kind of dismissing these things, but it's not just a gaming company. It's a Web3 ecosystem. It blends AI and it blends esports. So you could actually argue that it's not just a gaming company. Esports could be considered a niche of its own. But artificial intelligence in the mix, we all know all the games that are made with projects like AI Tech or even Chirply, which is a social fi and AI platform. All of these narratives are combined. Think about AI Tech. It combines AI with dipping. Think about Chirply. It combines a social fi platform with marketing. Think about Main Layer. It combines layer 2s and RWA. I love this kind of projects that blend different narratives, because if, let's say that gaming is not pumping, but AI is pumping, these projects got you covered for a variety of different narratives at the same time. And this is something refreshing to see. We haven't really seen this type of projects in the previous bull run, and this, I think, makes it very revolutionary for what it can bring to the table. The staking, we need to talk about the staking. You're gonna be incentivized to stake assets to get free airdrop through the Matrix launch pool for all the max holders. It's all explained right here in the white paper, so I'm not gonna digress too further, but actually, just by looking at this, you already can tell that the token has some token utility that is more than a DAO governance or voting mechanism that nobody cares about. They're going to stream tournaments on live streaming platforms, so I would assume Twitch primarily, perhaps even YouTube, professional players, esports clubs, esports star players in the mix. This is very huge. What does this project actually have to do with AI? Let's take a look. So the AI creation tool will allow you to create avatar skins and weapon skins in the future, all powered by AI. Very good. And also we have AI agents. This is similar to what we saw when it came to Shockwaves, Neuros, another gaming project that strongly leverages AI when it comes to the agents, to these players that are actually as good as real people, and you probably can't tell the difference in the majority of cases. It's not just bot NPCs bullshit. And also an AI anti-cheating system to prevent cheaters and hackers within the game. When it comes to the tokenomics, I've already said it, the burning mechanism is probably what makes me the most bullish. And when it comes to the token allocations, you can see that 82% is given to mining in game. So these tokens are not printed out of thin air. And you can see that the team doesn't have a crazy amount of total supply allocated to it. It's only 2.5%. So it's actually not that big of a deal. And it seems like the tokens are gonna be unlocked through time very, very slowly. They're gonna be completely in circulation in a lifespan of 4 years, and this again doesn't take into account all the burning mechanism that is going to take in place. So to me, the outlook of this project when it comes to tokenomics is actually looking quite good. The game launch is scheduled pretty much, since we are already in Q2, should be by the end of the quarter. So beta testing and official release for Android and iOS, the release of the new website, so a new version of the website coming soon, new decentralized exchange and centralized exchange listings, new wallet, and a website for the NFT marketplace. And we also have in the books an esports brand coming public. This is freaking big, and not only that, but also the tournaments starting this year before the end of Q3. So it's just a few months away. There's a lot of things that are planned for this project. And yeah, one of the only things that I have to flag, yeah, the team is not doxed. Unfortunately, I know. I hear you guys. You're gonna say, oh, why would I invest into a team that is not doxed, etc. Well, listen. This is definitely a higher risk project than other stuff. I don't particularly like projects that are anonymous because they have a bigger chance for being a rug pull, essentially. But I also recognize that this project has massive investments, massive amounts of trading volume, real investments into place for creating esports tournament, for actually paying the salary of esports professional gamers. So because of this, I don't believe it's that big of a deal, because I really believe in what the project is building, and it's something that I would consider buying. And by the way, full disclosure, I actually don't hold this project. I'm just reviewing this. I might consider buying in the very near future, but I don't hold any tokens at the time of me shooting this video. And yeah, just take it with a pinch of salt. Be aware of the risk. I wouldn't invest 20% of my portfolio into a gaming project that is not doxed. But this is definitely food for thought and something that could perhaps take a little bit of your portfolio allocation. Maybe 0.1%, maybe 1%, maybe 2%. Depends on a variety of different things. And this is also what I help you figure out as part of my investing group that I'm going to talk in a minute. With all of the updates that we're seeing on the horizon, with a price that is quite undervalued to me, a market cap of only 10 million with a massive amount of volume to market cap ratio, in my opinion, it has a lot of potential. And I didn't forget, it's on Polygon. Polygon is a chain that, in my opinion, is going to see a renaissance when it comes to gaming on Polygon. I already hold 2 other projects when it comes to this, and they are Souls and AWT. They are both built on Polygon, and there's plenty other games that have been built on Polygon, and perhaps they're going to be published in the future months. Maybe during the bull run itself, we're going to see some of the best gaming projects out there. So, in my opinion, this has all the potential to be a crypto gaming gem, an esports gem that could perhaps make you a 50 to 100x from your initial investment. But of course, don't just take my word for granted. This is not financial advice. Do your own research and see if you like it. See if this deserves to be a tiny allocations of your portfolio. And if you're looking to make these big multipliers before I even publish the projects out there and get access to the best alpha community in the crypto space, which is not just my buy and sellers, but it's a variety of different things that are all listed right here in front of your screen right now. The best community in crypto. Join my Patreon now and don't mess up this bull cycle. And also remember, you really don't make money until you sell your crypto, until you take your profits. And I have clear profit exit strategy that I discuss with my members almost on a daily basis, a full library of video courses to actually elevate your crypto journey and to essentially help you create generational wealth with me. So I hope to see you there and help you out with your crypto investing journey. And until then, take care for now.